Tuning back into another episode of the Game of Cryptos. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today's video, just kind of going to give my opinion outlook of how I see October playing out. Is this a fake out? Is the market going to go down some more? Are we going to get that the UPtober that we've been looking for? Just kind of going to give my input, and then just overall going over a little bit of the news in the crypto industry. As we can see right now, Bitcoin dominance. This is on cryptorank.io if you want another resource to use for, just researching more about like crypto and just seeing what's going on with certain cryptos. The Bitcoin dominance right around 53%. The fear and greed, 49%. So the market is arguably still pretty bearish, despite Bitcoin. I believe it's upwards to around 62, but overall the retail is still not here. That mania stuff that we saw in last bull run 2021, everything going with on with Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, that stuff is still yet to come. And the GME movement, the GameStop stuff, that stuff is still not here. So that gives me hope and should give you guys hope in feeling confident of being early still in this crypto market. That banana zone, that moment where the market just goes absolutely crazy, where you get those crazy returns, that is still it's still coming. It's still to be continued from what we saw years ago in the last bull run. That is still going to happen, and I am going to do a video here soon just talking more about the banana zone and what you usually can see with price action with the altcoins. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. I hope you guys are doing well. So a lot of these things that I get some of these things off of Twitter, and I try and give credit when I can see it. I didn't see anything on this, but I thought this image was really interesting and just kind of funny. The girl's sitting in bed, and she's like, he's probably thinking of other girls, and then the guy's thinking, I need to retire my entire bloodline this bull run. Guys, like the comments, write me in the comments if that's how you feel right now, where you feel like everything you're doing, the investments you have in crypto and maybe other investments, where you feel like this is it. This is the calm before the storm, where this is a chance where you can make life-changing, generational money right here. And crypto gives you that ability. Yes, crypto is extremely volatile. Even Bitcoin, out to the outside world, to people that are invested in stock, Bitcoin is still considered really risky and volatile. So therefore, you already know the altcoins that we're in, a lot of the ones that I've talked about, that those are going to be extremely risky to the outside investor. But as time goes on, once Bitcoin starts putting in new all-time highs, guys, you best believe we're going to get retail that's going to flood into the market and is going to essentially pump the bags. So just, you have to be patient. And speaking of patience, this is another visual I came across. All the things going on in the world right now, the geopolitics, things, including like with the election, things with Mt. Gox, things going on in other countries. I don't want to get too deep into it. Don't want to make things too political. But this image is very powerful. It shows a guy, trying to, mine something, trying to create an opportunity to change their life. And he turns around at the last minute. In this image, it says, on the right, it shows Q4, Bitcoin, a lot more returns with your altcoins. I do believe that this is literally how the market is right now. We are on this side as investors, and we're so close. We're so close to getting that opportunity to make life-changing gains. This is not the time to give up. Yes, there's a lot of FUD. October didn't start great, but that doesn't mean that October isn't going to be bullish. October can still end up being extremely in the green, and historically it has. So remember this, guys. Yes, we might not see all of our altcoins pumping at the moment. The market might seem a little up and down. It might seem like it doesn't know what it wants to do. But trust me, not financial advice, but I really do think if you just hang in there a little bit longer, you will start to see the gains that you have been looking for this whole time. This was a screenshot, some TA analysis, Crypto Rover on Twitter, and it's just showing this, I believe it's a wedge in how Bitcoin has been range bound. And this is actually something that I noticed too when I was setting up my chart on TradingView. And ever since, about early Q1, around like March, February of 2024 till now, we have been just oscillating up and down in this price range from the upper 50 or to the low 50s to the 70s and then right back down. We've been range bound. And guys, what happens when we break out? We go up. Price action usually goes to the upside when we break through. And a couple times, as you can tell, we've almost gotten there, but then the Bitcoin likes to retrace. And like, if you change this to the line chart, again, this channel, I'm not doing too much technical analysis. You can go through that for a lot of other channels, but you can see we have just stayed within this channel. That's what gives me the confidence in thinking that we are just a matter of time till we can close above this, that we are going to be on a crazy breakout. So just hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Again, as I was saying earlier with the elections, we have always seen the market go crazy in an election year, back from, the 2016 to 2017, 2020 to 2021, and now 2024 and 2025. That end of the year rally is usually really good. Now, I'm not saying it's going to always be, number go up. There's going to be retracements in the market. But again, depending on what happens in this election, no matter, even if it's like Kamala, if it's Trump, I still think crypto is going to be resilient. Bitcoin's going to be resilient, and we're still going to see some really good gains in the market. And again, another visual just showing you that general upwards trend, that kind of banana zone trend that we usually see in the last year of the 4-year cycle. Going to be one of the bullish ones leading up into towards the end of this year and into 2025. This visual, let me zoom out here so we can kind of see everything. So let me move myself. So this is a chart showing the different sector performances in the market, going back towards, this is just for like the month of September, and just, the amount of, people investing, the research, the searching online for certain coins. And it's just showing how over time right now, lately, AI has been really dominant. We've been seeing plays like Render, Tau, for instance, doing really well. Price action wise. We've also been seeing a little bit of a more upwards movement in meme coins. This orange line, you have coins like Brett, you have Pepe. Now, I know the price action hasn't been crazy, but you're just seeing overall more interest in the market. And I do think as the market really starts going bullish, once Bitcoin breaks and confidently past its all-time highs, you're going to see all the sectors go absolutely crazy. Obviously, not all of them at the same time, but I really do think AI, memes, gaming, layer ones, they're going to do really well this bull run. So you just want to make sure you are diversified when it comes to your crypto portfolios. This visual, another one from Crypto Rover off of Twitter, FX, October, and happening years, the red. October, what happens after? Market goes up. October, what happens after that? Market goes up. Again, we're here right now, hovering around that, oscillating around that, 60 something K right now. After this, if history repeats, we should see a really good breakout for the rest of this year and into 2025. I really do believe. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, how the rest of this year is going to play out. I think it is going to be bullish. And speaking of, figuring out how the rest of this year is going to play out. This is an old visual that I did for you guys. I don't know, maybe like a couple weeks ago, maybe like 4 weeks ago. And this was just me kind of, predicting how the market's going to go up, how it's going to play out. September, we saw we did see the rate cuts. And then what did we see? We actually did see a little dip. And then now what looks like a potential market recovery right now. And I think we're going to still see this general trend go up and to the right with Bitcoin and our altcoins. Obviously, as we end out the year, as we get closer to November and the elections and Thanksgiving, I think depending how the market goes, depending on who wins, if it's Trump, we might see a bigger rally. And then sure, sometimes around the holidays, market manipulators, they know that you're going to be around the dinner table talking to your family, talking about crypto. And sure, you might see a little, sideways action to a little bit of a price dump just to kind of shake some people out, scare some people, make you look like you don't know what you're talking about at the table. But then in reality, as the market goes up towards the end of the year, a lot of people in your family are probably going to be thanking you for, telling them to get into crypto. Obviously, the sooner the better, because the longer you wait, the higher chance you have of being exit liquidity. For instance, if you're someone that gets in the market at the end of 2025, it's already too late. It's probably going to be the end of the bull run, and you're not going to be making any gains. So it's all about timing. And then this was a visual that I put up again. This was weeks ago, and it was just showing how I think the rest of the market's going to play out. I think we're going to see a rally into the elections, and then we might see a little dump, a little retracement, testing, making higher highs and higher lows. And then I think we're going to see an initial peak around April or May of 2025. Again, I'm not saying that this is when the end of the market or end of the bull run will be, but I think you will see a really big mania phase kind of going into that time period. And then I think we're going to see another retracement. And then if the market continues like it has in previous bull runs, then we will probably see the final peak around the end of the year in Q4, October, December of 2025. So again, guys, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, do your own research. Nothing is guaranteed. These are just my thoughts, my opinions, and just things that I hope can help you make better informed decisions about your crypto investments, about your thesis of with everything that you're invested in, to set yourself up the best for the rest of this bull run. So there you have it, guys. A short video today. Let me know in the comments. Let me know, how do you think the rest of the October is going to play out? Do you think Bitcoin is going to eventually put in a new all-time high in October, or do you think we're going to see a new all-time high in November, maybe leading up to the elections? Or are we not going to see Bitcoin surpass that like 72K mark until 2025? Guys, I believe, again, let's go back to the Bitcoin chart here. So let's go and check it out. We go back into Bitcoin. Let's see here. You know what? No, let's not go to that chart. Let's go to this chart. Nope, that's Instagram. Sorry, guys. So this is the one I wanted to go to. So let's put the candles on. So yeah, when we get past that 73K, when we can turn this huge resistance into support, that's when everything's going to go crazy, guys. That's when we're going to see Bitcoin put in new all-time highs, and you're going to see your altcoin bags go absolutely crazy. Not financial advice, just what I see happening in the market once we do see that bullish new trend. Again, we need to break out of this triangle. I believe it's a wedge. Again, I'm not a TA analysis, guys. I'm probably getting those wrong. So let me make fun of me in the comments about that. But yeah, guys, I hope you like this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.